Give me the philosophy here on what you're doing with Denver and frustrating them to the point where we saw Michael Malone go onto the court and Jamal Murray throw something on the court. Joker seems like he's frustrated. You guys have some offensive weapons, but you're winning this series thanks to your great defense.
Yeah, the defense has been all season long, really, Dan. It's what we've decided that we had to be. Our identity. Last year, we didn't really have much of an identity. We kind of were figuring out the Rudy piece. We had the cat injury. We had a lot of things going on, and every single night it felt like we were reinventing ourselves. But coming into this season, we knew defense had to be our calling card. Not just with Rudy, but we have a lot of really good individual defenders. We learned a lot about what didn't work last year, which is probably the most valuable part of it all. So we can put that to the side, focus on the things we thought might work. As far as our matchup with Denver, I think familiarity is really big here. We know them well. We've played them well over the last few years. There's a lot of confidence going into the series about how we can handle them. Our size for sure is a factor. I mean, we're not just the two bigs, but Jaden McDaniels, Kyle Anderson, Naz Reid. These are three more 6'10" guys that we just can put on the floor. And not many teams have that. And when we decided to go with the two bigs, we knew at that point in time we were making a decision to be different in a landscape where going small, when your best player at the time was Karl Anthony Towns, where you're not taking him off the floor. You're not gonna out small ball the best that were in the business, which is Golden State at the time that we're doing it. So how can you be different and can be good enough being different? So I think, just some familiarity, some size, and then, just the willingness to kind of battle them. Just try to wear them down as best we can. We feel we have a pretty deep team and we just can keep coming at them in waves.
Yeah, I see that. I don't think this Denver team's as good as last year. They don't have the depth, but you guys certainly have depth. You certainly have size, and it feels like Ant-Man is just each day, each game is kind of growing with that confidence. Also, when you go you're up 2-0, you go home, you're at home now, you got Friday night, but are you trying to think what their adjustments are? So you're trying to adjust to adjustments that you don't even know? Like, how does that chess game work?
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it's exactly what we're doing. We're actually going through our adjustments in practice that we might do, but we're not gonna try to solve a problem before there is a problem. But we did that in the Phoenix series. We're fortunate enough to have a nice break here between games 2 and 3, where we can get some good time on the floor to be comfortable with any kind of in-game adjustments that we might have to make, as well as just brush up some stuff that we know we need to do better. That's the fun part about this playoff basketball is it's just you get to really be specific. Your players lock in at a level that they don't generally lock in during the regular season. That's more rinse and repeat game plan wise. So I think the players actually enjoy the challenge of it too. We got to be ready for some things for sure. We know the DNA that team has, and they're going to come out and try to reclaim this series in a big way on Friday.